Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back and having a play with this card kit that the beautiful Gloria sent me. I can only seem to make one of these. I tried to spread it out a little bit and I could have used another die, but I'm going to make this card. I'm going to make the tag. I'm going to make 2 of these cards because, oh, look at me over there. I'm going to make this one, this, and 2 of these because I've split it down. And I'm also going to make this week's sketch using one of the envelopes and a few other little bits as well. So this will be the first card. I haven't decided what stamp set. May use this one, this postal perennial postage. I just love it. I don't have the stamp set for. Let me grab my catalogue. I didn't buy the lavender one. There it is. Is that it? But there's no sentiments in that one anyway, and they tend to use the sentiments from the perennial postage. I do have this one. I do have the dies. I never bought this. It wasn't. I've just got so many stamp sets with flowers, and I know, and I've just placed another order. Let's see what it says there. That one says with love. This one says Happy Valentine's Day. Well, I'm not sending any Valentine's cards. For one, it's over. Just a little something for you. Right, is there something? Just a little something for you. Sending love and best wishes. Let's see if that will fit. Oh, that might just fit on my little tag. Thank you for your friendship. That one would be nice. That one won't fit. Or that one. I think we'll have the thank you for your friendship. And I think I best grab my... I'm going to use black actually. I like black. I don't know what it is. I just think it's brilliant. And I'm going to line this up. Give me a second just to make sure I have got my stamp set on nice and neat. Thank you for your friendship. Now, I'm going to do it on the back first. No, I've already stuck this down on dimensionals. These came with tags behind and I've glued them behind. If you can see in there. There's the tags that came on with the flowers. So I tucked them behind and I thought, there's no point having this beautiful flower on here. I mean, I could tack them down with a bit of glue, but I like the fluidity of the card. It came on the base. It come with the base. So I'm just basically and I'm going to use my lavender gems to go on to decorate. So this one's pretty simple. It's straight from the card kit. I love the way the tag itself is cut out, which I'm going to use. This came off the card. I'm going to use this on my sketch card this week. So fingers crossed. Let me just... Oh, that's good. I like that. That's stamped lovely. Let's pop that to one side because it does take a few seconds to dry because it's the VersaFine ink. So let's choose a sentiment now for, I think, sending love and best wishes. So where's that? Sending love and best wishes. This. Oh, that's a weird shape one. But I do want to try and keep that as straight as possible. It's a little bit dodgy. That won't be too bad. I think with the card, with the paper pumpkin set. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Let's pop that to one side. Now for my card, my sketch card this week. I think what I might do is, where's the label gone? Oh, that is the label for my card, my Stampin' Up card. Ah, so we only needed 2 sentiments, but I'm going to show you a little trick. think my chamois, because I bleach it, it's my fault. Not meant to be bleached. It's breaking down. It's perishing. But I've had it some years. I can't stand dirty rags, so it's my own fault. So there we go. Where did I get the width? Now to get this one says with love. Now the love comes with it. So for the width, I've used, find it. See this one, it says with sincere sympathy. I couldn't find a decent width. So what I've done, I've stamped it already, but I'll show you what I did there. I got it on my block and I used my Stampin' Right marker and just coloured it in. Go over it several times. Give it a hoppy puffy. And I'm going to do it this end. Because I think it comes up. Oh, that's not too bad at all. Look at that. Cute. It's got a little dot next to it, but I can trim that out. I think the paper pumpkin kit came with a stamp set. Don't quote me. It doesn't say. Well, that's how I got the word with. I've also got one that side, but that's a little bit dodgy on the top. So I think I'm going to stick with that one I've just stamped out. And I'm just going to trim. And I'm pretty close because I want to keep it narrow. And I think that is just going to go, oops, lovely. I keep little strips like this for small sentiments. Absolutely saves me chopping up another piece of paper. So here, I'm going to pop this on dimensionals. I've just ordered 5 packets, that way I don't have to order, because I said I wasn't going to order anything else. And by the time you watch this, you would have seen my little order. I only had 5 things and my Stampin' dimensionals. But these cards are beautiful. I don't know what gems come with this. And this, I'm going to balance that just at the bottom of there. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's have a look. So I've still got one of the envelopes that, it's midway up a little bit, leaving the bottom. And I think, yeah, it's got some, see, I don't know if that's comes in the, it must come in the kit because you've got an ink spot, a block by the looks of it. You must get some twine to go around the label. So let's get some, let's use the, let me see what colours I've got. I think I'm just going to use the, I think this is crumb cake, yeah. So I'm just going to make myself a wee little bow. I love the bow maker because I can pull the ties. Like if I just, I can make the ties as big or as small as I want without me having to waste any product. My ribbon scissors. I left that pretty loose. I want to just trim off those tails. So I've got my little ribbon. These are from the Essentials pack. If I'd have had a purple, I'd have used purple. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a glue dot. These are pretty large actually, so let me see if, I've got some smaller ones in here. Gloria sent me the glue dots with the kit. She knows I love these little glue dots. And I like them like this. I think those ones you get on the roll. Look at that, I got 2 out there. I got 2 little ones. The ones on the roll, you get so much waste. This, I think, is perfect. And I'm just gonna I think it's just underneath, but I'm going to tuck that just inside there, and then I'm going to peel the backing off. There we go, come in. Oh, let me get my little tweezers. There we go, I blew it out. And I'm going to grab my little bow. Before that sticks down, I'm just going to slide that in there. Tuck my little tails under. Maybe can I pull that off? Oh, that's lucky. Tuck my little tails down so they come out the bottom. Twist those around. This does not want to twist around the right way. That's got it. It's twisted. So it's got my little bow, got my little tails, got my little gem. Have I put this on the right? Yes, I put this one on the right one. And then we can use these gorgeous, beautiful gems that are stuck to my finger now. There we go, let's get that back on there. Oh, that's stuck strong. Flipping heck, it doesn't want to come off. That's got it. I want the slightly darker ones, so I'm going for these middle ones. And I'm going to have a large one. No, I'm not. It's not going to fit. I'm going to go for the smaller ones. I'm going to have one there. I'm going to have one here. And I'm going to have one there. So we've got 1, 2, 3. But that's that beautiful little... Oh, I want that to show. So let me move that. Maybe I will put that on there. No, both ends and that one at the corner. So you can see the gems. But that's the first one. Let's get those out the way for a minute. Oh, excuse me. So let's pop that one there. Now the second card, which is this one, I cut that label in half and I'm not stamping, or am I stamping? Oh, look what I found. Look at that. That I haven't got. Let's get that little flower out there. Oh, I definitely need my gorgeous grape now. Give me 2 seconds. I thought I could have swore I had it. Oh, gorgeous grape, where are you? There you are. Mad what you see when you're going along. Now it says with love. So on the first card, which comes, this is everything that I made extra leaves using 1.5 inch piece by 4, is it? Let me see. Yeah, 1.5 inch. The bow punch. Love this. So put that in. It only cuts the flower, the leaf at the bottom out. Press that. Don't need them extra bits. So we need one, and then turn it around, and you're able to get a second one out from just 1.5 inches of paper. So we don't have no waste. I mean, I cut it at 1.5, so I get the leaves at the bottom, but I don't get the leaf at the top, and I don't need to punch it out. So this is the card base. I mean, it's plain one side, it's plain on the end. It's got this gorgeous pattern which is inside the envelope, and it's got this beautiful floral piece, and this is the flower that came with. So I need these and I added 2 extra leaves to bulk it out, so that's what I'm going to do on the other card. You get the strip of paper and you get the word. I should have stamped it on there, but I've stamped it on my own paper, so that's going to go on there. Let's get a little bit of squidgy. Tiny little bit. I've already glued the love down, so I'm just going to sit that just above, slightly hanging it over the edge, making sure it's level before it starts. Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to grab some dimensionals again. Let's use a strip. Just pop that in the center. Beautiful. Gaynors, my dimensionals are sticking to my microphone now. Oh, I'll get that off after. Oh, right, let's have a nose. So we've got the string, but we haven't got it here, but we've got our, I'm going to have this. Now on this card, if you see, it's poking out the bottom, but I don't think that one's going to take anything away from that little piece being glued just on there and the flower going over the top. So there you are. So I'm using that flower, which is from the Heartfelt Hexagons. I do have a, oh, let me just use this so I don't stamp on. That is so pretty, and I'm going to just go up the centre with a paler one. Isn't that pretty? So let's get that other half for the other card. And do the same there. That is so pretty. And this is just going in the bin, as you do. Close it up. Get my chamois. I like to clean as I go, girls, you know me. I don't like to make a mess. Right, now there's our piece. I am literally going to put the tiniest little line of glue just on that edge, and I'm going to sit. I'm Gaynor's a silly sausage. I'm going to have to glue that either side because I put it on dimensionals. Silly sausage. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then I'm going to grab 2 more dimensionals. Just put 1 in each corner. Then we can arrange this. Do I need any more twine? Am I going to put any more twine? I'm just looking. It looks like there's twine. I'm not going to put it on this one. I'm leaving it off. I'm going to use those gorgeous gems instead. So I'm going to position. Keep that straight. Absolutely beautiful. And that should, oh, I've glued it now and I should have tucked it behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it just under there and have it poking out through that corner. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a blob on the front. And I'm going to tuck that stem. And I wasn't looking, was I, girls? I didn't need it on the front. I'm going to grab myself a little bit of glue. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. Grab myself my little gems. I'm going to use the paler ones this time. So I'm going to have a large and a small here, and I'm going to go back to a large, and I'm just going to pop that right under the width. Isn't that cute? So there's another one we've made. So we are trying to stretch it a little bit. So I've got the word, I'm going to glue that on there. So this is designer series paper from the card kit. It's not exactly the same, but I think it's just as pretty. So I've got the words Love You, which is from the impressions folder, and I'm going to add my nice little designer series paper this time. Right, gluing I saved one of the stems. This is a little portion of the leaf, and then these are the two leaves we've just cut out. So I'm going to crisscross those like I did with the other ones. Because you can twist them identical, I'm just going to turn one over, and I'm just going to cross that but separate it slightly. Then I'm going to glue on the, well, I might do that as the back because glue's sticking out. So I'm going to dab just a little bit of glue, and I'm going to run that up the center just so we've got those three contrasting colors. I don't know if you can see them in this light. Then I'm going to again just stick to the center and attach. Oh, that might lay. Oh, that's not too bad. We only get one blob out the way. So I should have tucked that behind there again. What's Gaynor like? I can't pull it off now. So let's attach our designer series paper. And all we've done really is to get myself that same piece of paper that was on that card, that came with the card and it's thick. This is a part of the envelope. So let's make sure we got our card the right way and our designer series paper on the right way. I've cut it to the same size as the card. My cards are 4 1/8 by 5 1/2. What I may do, oh, I'm gonna have that over the top this time, and just have this coming in to that sentiment. I'm going to glue this one down, so if you were sending it through the post, you've got less dimensionals, but you've still got a beautiful, beautiful card. Get that nice and straight, and then the word Love You, I'm just going to sit that on dimensionals in the center. So let's do some small ones until my large ones come. I'm going to use 4 small ones just in the center. Well, I didn't stick, did it? Again, I had it upside down. Give them a squeeze so they know they stick. So cute. I'm going to hold this up. I'm going to have this about here because I don't want to interrupt those cute little flowers. I'm also going to grab myself the dark again. I'm going to have one large, one small, and then another small just in there. And these are from the Lavender kit. These are the Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. Absolutely gorgeous. We didn't need the word with because we've got love you instead. I was going to do something extra then, but I've forgotten what I was going to do. Gaynor's gone. Oh, I could use my Stampin' Right marker now and fill in the words love you, but should I? Let's try. Oh, we're going to do it anyway, so I'm going to use my finger as a balance. And it's not colouring as such, I'm just filling in the white space. And it's got a grey border. And I'm just drawing lines. Because I know that one stays white, but that's in beige. This one, I'd already pre-made these. I'm just drawing lines. It's a raised pattern anyway. I'll show you in a sec when I hold it up. I'm not pressing, I'm literally doing the lightest touch. It just breaks up that stark white. And like I say, it's a raised edge. So fingers crossed it will help you from not going inside the lines. And nice, if you just take your time, just draw lines. Like I say, it's a raised edge. You can hear no pressure. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And that's made it stand out absolutely beautiful. And now if you wanted to go one better, you could grab your Wink of Stella out and go over that. So this card is just exactly as it comes in the kit, but I've cut it down so it doesn't hang out the bottom, and made this card as a secondary card using, let me find it, it's called Thoughtful Moments. You get the die, it comes with a brayer, but I tend to just use the stamp pad now. And you get the embossing folder, if I can find that. There it is. And you get these. You get thank you, oh happy day, thinking of you, love you, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 10 sentiment, 1 dab of the ink, 1 sheet of paper, the die in place, run it through, and you've got 10 sentiments all in one go that you don't have to mess around. You can do singular ones, you can do the whole 10. I do the whole 10 and then shove them in a bag. I've done them in all different colours, you know, just to keep myself from and like I say, you can fill them in like I have this one with pens, with the sympathy. I think this one's the cutest. And then use 2 different colours. Oh happy day. Just keep them handy as you're crafting away. So there's another 2 cards. So this is the tag, and this is the leaf that comes in the tag. I am going to put a little bit of string on that. I think I might use the green just to complement. This is Old Olive. I've had this years, and I write on them. Oops, I tend to write the colour on them now because sometimes I forget. So I've wrote Old Olive, if you look at this set I made, these are from the neutrals, so I know that's very vanilla. This one's grey granite. We've got crumb cake. I know that's black. I know that's white. This is lemon lolly. This is pool party, and this is flirty flamingo. Yeah, there it is. So I've made this cute little box to keep on my desk. These are all my spare bits from other kits that I keep right behind each other, and they're so handy because I find if they're stuffed in a drawer somewhere, you don't tend to use them. So let's double this up. I'm gonna poke my twine through. Oops. I've done it the wrong way. I knew I had. So poke from the back. Right, now just before you pull that tight, just put a little blob of glue there. I may have a little touch more on this side. Don't worry that it's gonna spoil over, just poke your finger on it and that will never come undone. And because it's going on a card, this one, I'm going to tie this in a little bow just to give it a little bit more depth. Got my little tails. Now I'm going to glue down the beautiful leaves. Just putting tiny little dots. I don't want it oozing out everywhere. I don't know what this colour is. I think it reminds me of just a pale version of Just Jade. And then this is our tab, which is going to go, and it fits on there beautiful because this was pre-cut. So let's get myself a little wedge of outside dimensionals. That way I'm not wasting anything. Oh, look at that, I even had a bit spare. And then this is going, so this comes with the label in the kit. Sending you love and best wishes. So there's it's got a little tail on, which I've turned into a bow. It's got the leaf. Theirs hangs off the edge a little bit, but I've put mine in the centre, and I've got a different sentiment. So I've either got a tag, but this week's card sketch, I'm using the envelope. I haven't got a picture of the sketch on me, but if you go over to, and this is the envelope. So there's the crease, but you're not going to see that once I've got it glued. This is 4 inches by 5.5. I've cut my card base down to 4 by 5.5 because it's just a sample, and I'm going to glue that exactly on there. Now you can't, now I'm smoothing that out. You can't even see so much that crease, and if I wanted to, oh, I need a banner punch. Oh, let me grab that, which is just here. You'll know what the sketch looks like when I show you the card. So I cut this 5.25 inches by 1, and I'm just going to place it. So instead of going all the way down to the bottom, which would chop off a good inch, I'm literally going to keep that central and more or less give me my banner. Again, I love that paper. Should I have that? Wait, let's lay this out. So I could have the deep purple. It calls for a darker strip. Then this is going to go across here. This then will gather there. And then my label is going to act as my other section. So that is this week's card sketch, and I think it's really cute. Or we could swap this out. I could even swap that over, but there's plenty of going on, so I'm going to keep the purple. And let me just see if I like this first. I'm going to make sure my flowers are growing up. Then I've got the wheat. I mean, I wouldn't grow down. There. Oh, I like that better of a contrast. And then my label going there. Oh, I'm confused. Do I? Do I not? I think I'm going to keep the dark. So let's just get that glued on. So I'm going to turn my card round, and it needs to be about 1/2 inch away from the edge. I'm making sure it's stuck right along this edge. That way I know that edge, nothing overhanging, means my label is straight. Then this piece. So I'm not only making extra with the label a nice card, I'm also getting my sketch card in as well. So I'm going to come down again. I'm going to make sure it's against the edge of my card. That way I know it's all level. I'm going to glue this piece down, and I'm going to end up sticking my label down with dimensionals. So again, I want to keep that in the middle of the banner and in the middle of this section. Let me just hold that up. Yes, that looks pretty good. So it's pretty flat at the moment, but then you've got this gorgeous, gorgeous label, and I'm going to put that on dimensionals. So let's cut some of these edges off. Whoops. They tend to be a lot thicker on the edges with the small dimensionals. I use them anyway. So making sure it's not bent up. I know it's a little bit over the top, but it's worth it. And I've got my sentiment on there. I'm just checking that my little tails are lined up, and I wonder it's not sticking. Oh, see that? The twine was stuck to it. There we go. That's even better. Let me grab a little dimensional. Gaynor making the boo-boo. Just going to put it right there behind the twine. That way it keeps the top of my label. So I've got my twine, I've got my label, I've got my sentiment, I've got an extra card. I'm going to go back and grab some more of these beautiful gems, absolutely stunning. And this time I'm going to have large and a small down the bottom, and I'm going to move that tail out of the way. Oh, pop it there just to decorate this card. Pop my glue away before it dries up on me. I can think about stamping the inside when and if I send it to somebody. There we go. Woohoo! So we've gone and done this card. We've done 2 of these just by splitting that label and the flowers down and turned this label into a card. So let me show you the kit one more time quickly. Absolutely scored lovely lavender. So the first card, which was just straightforward, and we just added some gems and switched it up with the sentiment. This was the label that come out of there, turned into my sketch card this week. Let me just get these out of the way. And then this is the card that came in the kit. And this is the second card we made with it, just by cutting these flowers down and cutting the leaves down, cutting the label down. You got 2 cards. And there is that beautiful kit. Isn't that gorgeous? God gives us these talents to share with you wonderful, wonderful ladies. It's amazing how he's, you know, blessed us with such. And I've still got enough paper in there to do another card front. So again, Gloria, thank you. And all glory to our great Lord and Saviour, who lets us share these beautiful talents with everyone. So I hope you've enjoyed. Oh, look at these beautiful gems that I got from the gorgeous Sandra. And she also got me these. I did just put a picture on group. Look at me, I'm pulling out gems everywhere. My little rack's getting... Never buying gems again, I've got way too many. And she got me these one as well. Put a little flower on. How cute are these? I love them. They're so cute. Look, they got the little domed edges. Put it out of the bag so you can see there. It's just beautiful. So thank you, Sandra, my little gemstone. I love them. And you'll see them on future videos. So thank you for watching. Till next time. Love to you all. Take care. Bye.